I'm Ned Frank.
And I'm John Moody.
Oh, brilliant. So my first question was going to be, how do we come up with the name Franc Moody? But obviously, there we go, straight away. Straight away. Perfect. So I know you've already performed today on the Noisey Stage. How was that for you both?
It was good. It was brilliant. It was good crowd. I mean, we were a little bit nervous before because we knew we were going on early in the day. But actually, the moment we started, it started filling up, which is, I guess, always quite a nice sign of how it's going and stuff. So it was really fun. It was brilliant. Great crowd. Sunny weather, even though we're indoors, but generally great. Yeah, it's good.
So our first time at Lovebox as well, so it's really exciting. It's cool to be here.
What inspired you to want to come and play at Lovebox? Do you generally like festivals?
Yeah, I mean, the more festivals, the merrier. I mean, we're always up for festivals, and each one is always so different. I mean, this is obviously like a city festival, so it's buzzing. It's got that kind of electricity, and then doing ones in the countryside sort of has a slightly different feel to it. But generally, just festivals, there's that spirit, and everyone's pretty animated and up for it, and just that's fun.
So that party atmosphere you get at a festival is like a big part of how we sort of curate the music and the energy we try and bring across in our music. So it's wicked to perform it to a crowd, a festival crowd basically. So.
And obviously London is your city, so do you like playing in your hometown in that sense?
Yeah, definitely. We don't actually play in London too much, so when we do, we definitely want to make the most of it, and it's good. It's like a home gig tonight, so it's nice. Yeah.
So I've seen that some of your influences are Daft Punk and Jamiroquai. Can you just tell me a bit more about your sound and the music that you two make together?
Yeah, so we're both heavily rooted in like our musical upbringings have been from like the sort of soul, funk and soul, old school sort of side of life, and then we've sort of like brought that sort of energy of like how Parliament, Funkadelic, George Clinton, Sly Stone, that kind of energy into a more kind of dance format, which is kind of definitely is linked. Especially there's a lot of those elements within the modern day dance music kind of thing. So we've kind of tried to put that kind of mindset into a contemporary format, basically. So, yeah.
So I know your music kind of boundaries on electronic, and you've collaborated with Bondax. How is that bringing live vocals and obviously instrumental to that type of music?
I think just that was the idea. I think really is that there was this mixture of the dance, the electronica and stuff like that, and that more quantized beat, and molding it with the live instrumentation from the salt shakers, guitars, bass, keys, oboe as well, strings as well, everything.
And I know you've got a UK tour coming up in the autumn. Where are we going to be seeing you play?
That's right, so we've got a gig at the Village Underground on October the 16th, which is incredibly exciting. And then we're also playing in Manchester, Bristol, Brighton, Dublin and Leeds, I think. Is that right? That's all of it? Yeah.
So Village Underground is a huge venue, huge in London, especially on the scene in Shoreditch. So will you be playing live there? Is people going to hear you singing and hear the instrumentals like you always do?
Yeah. I mean, whenever we play live, I mean, one of the things we absolutely made sure is we wanted to be a live thing, and it wasn't just two guys with a USB stick and like backing tracks and all that stuff, as much as that would be easy. So we wanted to we got really good drummers, a drummer, bass player, percussionist, guitarist, keep it as live and as raw and exciting as possible. So that'll be the proper show. That's how we do it, basically. Yeah.
So what is the atmosphere like? Is it kind of a cross between a rave and a gig?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. Yeah, we want to try and cultivate that rave atmosphere. We used to run nights up in a warehouse in Tottenham, these like late night rave sort of things with live bands, and we used to get this amazing energy there, people stumbling by at like 2-3 in the morning, and this amazing sort of rave culture going on. And we're trying to bring that to a gig, basically, trying to make that happen when we're on stage.
So one of the things we're always talking about at the moment is how venues are closing here in London. Can you just tell me about your favourite venue and kind of things that you've maybe noticed have changed over the years here in London?
Yeah, I mean, it's a real sad thing that I guess due to residential complaints and stuff like that, you get these great old venues sort of disappearing. I mean,
Passing Clouds is an obvious one now, and heard that the strong room's going down, maybe under threat as well. Which
Fabric
is very
had a
sad.
moment where it was going down its back
That's
now.
a rare, amazing story actually that came out of that. You know, it's back in action.
Yeah.
One of my favourite London venues is Coco, I think, and it would be a dream to play there one day. I love that venue, that old theatre. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, there's an amazing venue I'd love to play, but it's kind of slightly called the Rivoli Ballroom in Brockley, and that's an amazing
It's an
place.
old 20s dance hall.
Yeah.
Like a kind of amazing decor and stuff, and these old little bars off the side. It's gorgeous. Check it out.
That'd be a sin if that went. I mean, it's already a bit of a sin that a lot of them have gone, but I don't think that'll be touched.